Hey everybody, so who's ready for another PE lesson with the PE pineapple? Nah, just kidding, it's me, Coach Old, but I'm ready, are you? Today's lesson is throwing and catching challenges. So today, we are going to complete some throwing and catching challenges. Now, it's not going to be easy as just throwing and catching because it is going to be a little bit challenged, so make sure you're ready for that. The first thing we're going to do is the warm-up.
So I know we've done our long 7-minute warm-up, but we are going to be doing a shorter warm-up. So anytime we're doing some of these activities where we're not moving around a lot, then we're going to do a short warm-up to start. So there are only going to be 6 challenges or 6 activities. Be ready for that. On the music, we are doing jumping jacks. Alright, keep going. Alright, next up is push-ups. Make sure you have a nice straight body, bend those arms, take a break when you need it. If you need to take a break, remember stop. 1, 2, 3, go again. Let's see if we can get really good push-ups. Alright, next up are mountain climbers. Remember, reaching up high with our hands, getting those knees up, mountain climbers. Get those knees up, get your arms up, run on your toes. Alright, next up are squats. Remember, bend your knees, get your bottom back, sit down into it. Bend your knees, bottom back, really squat down into it. Make sure you get your bottom all the way back, really bend those knees. Okay, next up, sit-ups. Remember, arms across your chest, feet on the ground, knees bent, sit the whole way up. If you can't quite do that yet, you can kick your legs forwards as you sit up, kick your feet forwards, or as you sit up, lift your feet a little bit. Try and keep your feet as close to the floor as you can. Your feet are going to move a little bit off the floor, but don't worry about that. Okay, last thing, lunges. Remember, we step forwards into our lunge, get that back knee on the ground. Make sure you switch feet each time. Always step forwards into your lunge. Oops, woo! Didn't go all the way down, then have a little wobble. So I'm going to fix that, there we go. Alright, good job. Now, catch your breath and be ready for our next activity. Good job.
You guys are great. Good job on finishing the warm-up. And let's get ready for some throwing and catching. So, nice job on that warm-up. You should be ready to get your body moving. We are going to start with the lesson. Remember, these are going to be some challenging throwing and catching challenges. So, let's get ready.
Hi guys, this week we are going to be working on throwing and catching. Oh, Coach Old, I'm a really good thrower and a catcher. Great! Then this should be really easy because we're going to be doing some throwing and catching challenges. So we're going to be making our throwing and catching better, but also making it a little bit more difficult. Today, what you're going to need is, you're going to need your sock ball. Remember we use that for bucketball, you need your sock ball. Today though, you're going to need two. Just so you know, this is not a sock ball, this is a glove ball. And I did the same, I kind of put gloves together and it's the ones like the mitten bit and I just flip it over to make my ball and then I give it a squish to make a ball. Because I only had one pair of socks here at school, true story. But luckily I had these gloves to make my glove ball. So today you're going to need your sock ball and a second sock ball. So you need to pause the video, go get it now. Okay, so you've got your sock ball, correct? Yeah, you got it? You got your sock ball? Excellent. Alright, so 1 minute rounds. The first one's going to be really simple. We're just going to practice throwing and catching. Now, a couple of things though. Things that I want you to do for good catching, alright? Some of these are going to be catching with two hands, some of them are going to be catching with one, and that's fine. So, things to remember, if you're catching with two hands, your hands are always together. It makes a bigger target for you to catch with, and if you take hands apart, you probably go through the middle. So, if you're catching, always keep your hands together, alright? If you are using two hands, which some people will be, make sure you keep your hands big. If you're using one hand, you want to keep your hand big. Why? Bigger target to catch, alright? And then two hands or one hand, doesn't matter which, make sure you grab. Two hands grab, one hand grab, alright? So what we're doing right now is we're going to do two-handed catching to start with, because then we're going to get a little bit more challenging. And all you're going to do is you're going to throw it, catch it, throw it, catch it, throw it, catch it. That's a little bit easy, so let's make it a little bit more difficult. Throw it out so you've got to reach for it, alright? So if you can do it really easily, oh, Coach Hold, I got this, it's so easy. Perfect, great. Now throw it a little bit away from you so you've got to step for it, alright? Throw it a little bit away so you've got to step for it, alright? You have 1 minute, you're using two hands to catch, one hand to throw. Start off by keeping it nice and close to you, if that's too easy, like I say. Throw it out so you have to step for it, alright? Your first minute starts now. Which is throwing and catching. Everybody got it, yeah? Some of you, I'm sure, were reaching for it. Some of you kept it near to you. Not a problem. This time, you are going to be using one hand to throw, one hand to catch. Oh, by the way, it's probably the same hand. So I'm using my right hand because I'm right-handed. I'm going to start with my right hand. I'm just going to throw it, catch it. Throw it, catch it. Throw it, catch it. Now, when we're doing this, we're working on hand-eye coordination because I'm watching the ball, but then I have to move my hand to grab it. You can only use your right hand right now, alright? So you can throw it, catch it, throw it, catch it. If you're left-handed, don't worry, we're going to do that in a second. So just right-handed, throw, catch, you cannot do this, alright? You must throw it above your head before you catch, throw it above your head before you catch. Watch it, grab, watch it, grab. If you need to reach for it, not a problem. One hand, throwing and catching, right hand, ready, go. using your left hand. The key is you've got to watch the ball. So I'm right-handed, a lot of people are, and lefties are going to be like, this was easy. So the key is to watch the ball. It doesn't matter what hand you're using as long as you watch the ball. Because if I'm watching it, I know where to move to. Alright? If I'm watching it, I know where to move to. Try and keep a really good throw, so you're keeping it close to you to start. And if you can do that, you can reach for it. Make sure you're only using your left hand. So if you, whatever hand you use to start with, which is your right, you've got to go with your left, only using your left hand. Throwing and catching, left hand, ready, go. Yes. Did you watch the balls? Excellent. For this, working on hand-eye coordination, you've got to watch your object. Alright, if you take your eyes off of it, it's not going to work. So keep your eyes on it. At this time, we need softball number 1 and softball number 2. So you need your 2 softballs. Alright? Remember, just now we worked on right hand and we worked on left hand. Yeah, remember? Cool. Because this time, what you're going to do is you've got 2 balls. One in your right, one in your left. So you're going to go right, right, left, left. Right, right, left, left, yeah? So you're going to catch and throw your right with your right, catch it in your left and your right, throw and catch in your right, throw and catch in your left. So you go right, left, right, left, right, left. Now, at this point, I do not want you doing it at the same time, alright? We want to go one at a time. See, I already lost my ball, because that can be a challenge you can do later. So, right hand, left hand, right, right, left, left. So you're going to just keep it in the same hand to start with. Same hand to start with. Remember, what are you watching? The ball. Keep your eyes on the ball. It doesn't matter which one it is, keep your eyes on it. You have 1 minute. Make sure it stays in your right, throw and catch, stays in left, throw and catch. So you throw, catch, ready, go. Still not too challenging. Alright, cool. So here's what you're going to do. And this is a little bit like the starting of juggling with balls. So we're not there yet, but we're going to start working on some hand-eye coordination stuff ready for juggling. So you have ball 1, ball 2. You've got it in your right hand, you've got it in your left hand. Your job this time is to catch with the opposite. So you're going to throw your right, and then your left, and then you catch with the opposite. Alright? So this one, ball 2 started in this hand, but I called it here. So then I'm going to go right, left, left. Or left, right, I should say. So it goes right, left, right. Why? Because you throw your right first, which means you're going to catch with your left first. Does it make sense? True story. So I go right, left, left, right. What are we watching? We're watching the ball. So I'm keeping my eyes on the ball, so I'm looking at it. So I go right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. Because I'm throwing right first, I have to catch that ball first in my left. I throw this left hand second, so I catch in the right hand second. Yes. So, got confused. Right hand throws first, left hand catches first. Left hand catches second, right hand catches second. So you're catching with the opposite. So watch again. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Remember, we just practiced on using it in single hands, and now we're trying to catch on the opposite, alright? So, last time, right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Now, remember I said keep your eyes on the ball. It's kind of hard when they're there. So what you've got to do is you've got to look at that midpoint where you can see them all. Right, left, left, right. And then, when I'm catching, that's when I can start looking towards the ball, alright? So see if you can do that. You have 1 minute. Remember, you must catch with the opposite hand. Go! Something going to be like, no, I got it. Well, I bet those people are the ones we did some juggling with before, alright? Because that is starting the basics of juggling. So some of the stuff we're doing translates and crosses over to other things. What? That's awesome. Alright, very last thing we're going to do. Do you remember just now how we had one ball in our right and ball in the left, and then we caught opposite? Now let's see, we're going to keep them in the same hands and catch with the same hands, but we've got to do it at the same time. So we go, same time, woo! Ah, catch it, ha! Alright, so we go, throw at the same time, catch at the same time. Throw at the same time, catch at the same time. Throw at the same time, catch at the same time. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because you've got two in the air, so it's hard to keep your eyes on two. This trick, or the key is, to try and throw them straight, so they come back down to your hands, and then all you've got to do is grab. Alright? You should find whichever hand is your dominant is your easiest. So remember, dominant hand you right with. Whichever hand is your non-dominant, the hand you don't right with, should be a little bit more tricky. So if I try and throw them straight up, I didn't even catch it that time. So if I try and throw them straight up, I should be able to catch them. Alright? So, last challenge, keeping them in the same hand, straight up, catch them at the same time. So now we're doing exactly the same time. Ready? Go! For this challenge, what we're going to be doing is starting up, going down. So what do I mean by that? All right, so you're going to throw, catch. If you catch it, you go down on one knee. Throw, catch. I catch it, I go on two knees. Throw, catch, I sit down. Throw, catch, I lay down. Throw, catch, I sit up. Throw, catch, on my knees. Throw, catch, one knee, throw, catch, back on my feet. So you're going to do that. Now, if you don't catch it, you stay in the position you're in. So the object is to get there, up, to go from up to down, back to up, down the whole time. So we go standing, one knee, two knees, sit down. I didn't catch it, so I stay laying down. That was a terrible throw, by the way. Laying down, sit down, two knees, one knee, and standing. All right, so you're going to see how many times you can go through that. Your time starts now. All right, how was that? That was probably maybe the hardest one. That one and catching with opposite hands were the two hardest ones. So this was our first set of challenges for throwing and catching. The next lesson will be some different throwing and catching ones. So I look forward to seeing you then. Remember, when you catch, you want to have a big target. So if it's two hands, hands stay together. If it's one hand, make it a big target. No matter what, you're making your hand big. When you catch with two hands, we grab. If you catch with one hand, you grab. You can grab up high, or low. All right, as long as you are keeping your eyes on the ball. So always watch the ball, watch your object, and then you're going to make it easier for yourself. All right, so for today, I'll see you then, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson. Bye, guys. Hey guys, so your job for this lesson is to upload a video of you throwing and catching on Flipgrid. Flipgrid's really cool. So once you watch the video, you scroll down the page and there's a red record button. You click that and then you do your video of you throwing or catching. So I'm excited to see those videos and see how awesome you are at throwing and catching. Thanks, guys.
So today we were doing some throwing and catching challenges. We were throwing and catching with both hands, we were catching in opposite hands, and we were trying to throw and catch at the same time. All of this works and develops our hand-eye coordination, using our eyes to watch something and then moving our hands to match that. So great job today. Okay, so final thing, remember to post your video. You click on the red record button for Flipgrid and then record your video of you doing one of the throwing challenges. Can't wait to see them. We are done. I hope you had fun. You guys are awesome. I look forward to our next lesson together where you get to see me and then you post your videos and I get to see you. How cool is that? Bye, guys.